I watched at the runtime of the last video, and we started talking with this guy at 25-minute mark and ended at the 2 hours 25-minute mark. Basically, we were talking with him 2 hours straight. Fucking insane. So what I'm concerned about right now, I wonder if this guy will fucking run away if I look at Phasmid. 4 skill points. Shit. Okay, so let's see. Humpty Dumpty Center. Searchlight Division is about missing persons. I don't know what exactly I'm trying to figure out. Date of birth. Knowing more about myself, I guess. Magnesium-based life form is an interesting one. Finger up the ass is about honor. I mean authority. Art degree for art cop. White morning is about pale. Yeah, let's learn more about pale. Cop of the apocalypse. Apocalypse. Is there anything I want to get rid of? Yeah, I guess I could put 1 point into endurance, erase endurance, because it doesn't really give me anything else. And then date of birth. And then 1 skill point as a backup. Approach the insect first, get close to it. Oh, there's only one thing here, so maybe he doesn't go away.
The creature stands on long stilt-like legs, antennae hanging from its head like a woman's hair, white and curled at the tips. It is no more than 5 steps away from you. Reed-like tufts stick out of its joints. As the insect moves its forearms, it produces a faint hiss, like a reel-to-reel machine spinning after the tape breaks. The hiss is different from the strings you heard before. It says something else, in a lower pitch.
Wow, impossible electrochemistry. This is Elysium Phasmid.
It is.
The lieutenant whispers behind you. You hear the familiar ring of his jacket unzipping, slowly, pain-strikingly so.
You glance over your shoulder. The lieutenant holds a piece of milled aluminium. He begins to pull it open, extremely carefully.
Oh.
It's the camera.
Are you sure you won't scare it off?
We need a photo. No one will believe us.
He continues to pull the lens open.
From the corner of your eye, you see a sudden cascade of motion ripple through the
Shit.
Phasmid's limbs. A series of ultrasonic clicks fills your ear.
It's better to take a picture first. Yeah. Because we might just scare it off. Wish I did some options before this, but yeah. Okay, take the picture.
With the sound of metal sliding against metal, the lieutenant reveals the lens. The glass glints in his hand as he begins to slide in an ampoule.
What would be even better is actually kill it and then show the body, but that would be this is probably a very endangered species.
You see the phasmid turn to him, its mandible antennae reaching out. The motions are quick, sudden.
The ampoule will produce a loud hiss. You're right. It could scare it away. I need a better moment when it's not looking.
I'll wait. I'm on standby, he thinks, his hands sweaty around the machine. The spindly mechanism turns itself back to you, its antennae taking their measure of the air. Slowly.
Listen carefully. Okay. Say something to it quietly, something like... You exist.
A sudden chirrup fills the air. The walking stick moves its whole body, limbs working independently of each other, like the parts of a masterfully constructed machine. It moves just an inch closer to you. Or does it only feel like it does?
Let's see what happens when this one fails. No! Kim! You didn't take the picture, you fucker.
You barely get to take one step. The invertebrate reacts
no
with
option.
uncanny speed, skating away across the water. It's gone, like a skipping stone, leaving nothing but rings on the sea's calm mirror.
Where? Where did it go?
The lieutenant has the camera in one hand and a slip of white paper in the other, developing. So he did take a shot.
You never had a chance. There was something off the moment you approached it. It was scared of you.
God
Of
damn it.
humans.
But like, wish there was a different option to not take a chance and get close to it. There was the only option was to leave it. Damn it. Damn it. Yo, no. I should taking pheromone. Oh. It wouldn't work, probably. How would they know what kind of pheromone to use? It's like water spiders, I guess. Tell me you got the picture.
He shakes his head in silence,
Ah,
an expression on his face that you've never seen there before.
you didn't get the picture.
No.
He shows you the white slip of photo paper. There is a rainbow of color, blue, white, yellow, a brown like a child's painting.
However hard you squint, you can't make out anything recognizable, let alone a stick insect.
I tried, but it was moving too fast, and I didn't get the ampoule in right. And damn it, I believe my eyes. It was there.
Now you yell. Yeah, after learning that he didn't get the picture. No.
Your voice echoes on the water.
Where did it go? Can you see it?
No, it's gone for now, Lieutenant Freighter.
How did it do that? Glide?
It appears the insect can walk on water, like a water strider, you know? It's almost as fast. Uncanny.
Like a water spider is small, very small. That's why water tension does work for him. But that insect is huge. I don't know if it would work the same way, but yeah, sure. I should have taken... no. What now?
What now?
The old man behind you repeats suddenly. He's put his hands into the ash. It's dirty and black.
In some kind of strange, semi-catatonic state.
Our suspect's not looking so good. We should check him over. Also,
He points to the reeds.
it looks like it has some kind of nest there. Maybe there's proof in there.
In the reeds, where the phasmid was hiding, you see a little flash of white. Porcelain white.
A helmet. Wait, what? Evidence. Class H's passport. What? So he did took the passport. Huh? There we go. And a rifle, a scope. Huh.
Brother, you've managed to collect all the armor pieces. Too
Yep.
bad it's too late for the big showdown.
Yeah, it wasn't possible, but the armor actually helped me in that situation. Don't think this helmet would have helped me anyway.
It would have looked very impressive. Still, you found it all. Now your mortal coil is completely protected. Few cops are this futuristic.
At least now I am truly invincible. I should roll the title before the word. Alright, another skill point. Logic. I'll stop at 10. Why is drama -1? I guess it was 11 because of the secrets. Head as a battering ram. -1 suggestion, a fighter, not a lover. It's actually worse. Will glasses still work? Oh, oops. Well, I do like to be protected though. Is it not interactable? Try and gong 446. The bolt action 446 caliber try and gong is the poor man's sniper rifle. While not the most reliable of firearms, it is relatively precise due to a very manageable recoil, thus allowing the shooter to take multiple consecutive shots fast. This particular piece is missing a scope though. And a scope, a common 30mm sniper scope attachable to almost any bolt action 4.46 caliber. It used an older style non-dotted range-finding reticle. Seaweed is still stuck on the lens and it's suffered water damage from its time in the phasmid's dowry. We should check the passport first. This well-traveled passport with the visas stamped in it is issued by the Republic of Oranje. You found it in the phasmid's nest on the island. You can open it for more details. So the phasmid took it? Really? Not the old man? But the scope was there too. I guess Phasmid stole it too, because my drama senses told me that he didn't do it. I guess.
This passport, issued by the Sovereign Republic
But how
of
are we
Oran,
are we going
is
to?
issued to a black-haired woman called Katarzyna Alazie.
Katarzyna Alazie. But how are we going to report this? What are we going to write? Nobody will believe that Insulindian Phasmid took it.
Classius hidden documents from the MT boy.
Boyo. The lieutenant looks at it in your hands. Look at the photo.
It's Klasia, with short black hair and glasses. She looks boyish, younger somehow. An old photo, before life came and did what it does.
Well, she didn't lie about her real name, or the name in this passport at least. What was it doing in the Phasmid's nest?
Maybe our man, Mr. Dross, took it from Classius, or whatever her name was. Hiding place, or...
I think the Phasmid took it.
like a magpie? What a coincidence. Then it would also have collected the other objects, which would be highly unusual. I can see how the helmet could wash up on the island, and the scope. Maybe Mr. Dross lost it, but to seek this out would be very unusual behavior for an arthropod.
Would it? Maybe it was simply curious. A curious octopus would do something similar, or even a cuttlefish.
Perhaps it was curious, like an octopus.
An octopus belongs to a very different class. It's not even an insect, it's a mollusk. But yes, I see your point.
It says Katarzyna Alazie.
She said it would be for Anouk Meyer-Smith. Anouk Meyer-Smith.
What?
Katarzyna Alazia was supposed to be her real name, where Klasia comes from. Remember? God damn it. I told you she kept on lying to you.
What?
She's probably lying to someone else right now.
What?
Another detective.
What? We already knew that. She told us her real name. It is the real name. It's the one she told us. Oh, come on. The game doesn't register that? Or what am I missing? She said it would be for Anouk Meyer-Smith. What? She kept lying on to you. She's probably lying to someone else right now, another detective. Maybe this is her real passport, not her fake, because this is her real name.
No, she lied to us. Her so-called real name was not her real name. Somehow she's managed to lie to us about that too.
Wait, is there a typo? What's her real name then?
I don't know, but it was not Katarzyna Alazie, or Anouk Meyer-Smith, or Klasie. Whoever she is, when we get back, I need to warn our holding cells. I need to double the security around her.
I don't remember Anouk Meyer-Smith. Where did this come from? Well, I guess it was good that we got her in.
What is it? What do you want from me? I can't go.
So how could you not see the Phasmid?
See.
He stares at the reeds and falls silent.
Mr. Dross?
The man does not respond. He keeps staring, black eyes glazed over and bulging from their sockets. His gap-toothed mouth shaking with fear and longing.
Touch his shoulder gently.
The plastic cape feels coarse. A light shiver passes the man. Other than that, no reaction. He feels small and frail.
He's going into some kind of psychomotor immobility. The good news is, this solves our transportation problem, doesn't it, Mr. Dross?
The lieutenant inspects him gently.
The trembling mouth appears to sigh.
Between this and the broken tire he's used for a boat, I think it's safe to leave him here, while we go and get help.
What?
It will need to be
No!
medical first, I'm afraid.
What do you mean? Don't leave him alone. What has happened to these men?
Old age and shock.
He looks at him, then at you. Old age and shock, yes.
The appearance of the Phasmid in conjunction with the stress of the arrest. He spent his entire life here. For him to leave would be...
He shakes his head. We found some things in Phasmid's nest, Mr. Dross.
He stares into the reeds. Your words don't stir anything in him. Perhaps you should.
Tap on the helmet on your head.
Nothing. Just dull staring. Not even rage left, wherever he is.
If Kuno kicked it into the sea, as he said he did, the ebb would put it back here. This makes sense. Mr. Dross could have picked it up. Or the Phasmid even. If it did, this is incredible.
Show him the Oranese passport.
No reaction. His breathing is slow, and he appears very old all of a sudden. Around 80.
Did you take this passport and other papers from a boy on the coast?
The spirits.
He blinks and continues to stare at the reeds.
He hears us. The spirit?
No reply. He's gone again.
Try something else? We got him back for a moment.
The scope.
I lost.
He turns his eyes to it. You lost it, Mr. Dross?
He turns his eyes to the reeds again, as he's done so many times. Beige and white stripes.
He lost the scope. Then it somehow made its way over there. With the help of a magpie Phasmid?
The lieutenant observes the lens sparkle in your hand.
This sight is a T9, Mr. Dross. Was it attached to the rifle when you made the shot?
Silence. Not even a sigh. You've gotten all you will out of this poor being.
I'm going to let you rest now, Mr. Dross.
The plastic cape flaps around his face in a gust of wind. His back is slouched and his mouth open. The blacks of his eyes are receding. His pupils are returning to normal. The strength has all gone out of him. Just frail old bones in a sack of tracksuit trousers and a windbreaker.
Hang tight.
We should think about getting back to the mainland. To get help. He'll be safe here.
No!
If we don't take too long.
Has a dinghy there. He can get away from us. Don't leave him alone. What the fuck are you doing? This is a terrible idea.
Yes?
Can I prevent it somehow? I don't think so.
The old man stares at them.
Don't fuck it up. Well, hopefully it's not going to be that cheap. Should I rest before I go?
The greasy oak.
The offer still stands. Take it. You don't look so good.
The bed is quite inviting, all things
Maybe a
considered.
little shut eye,
It's much
just
warmer
an hour.
inside. You face the concrete wall. There's less light there, in the dark corner. Like a dog, you lie there. You didn't realize how tired you were. Your body is still nowhere near healed.
Curl up with your knees close to your chest.
The blanket feels cold. The entire room does. Concrete and cold. Minutes pass. Half an hour maybe. The sounds of the sea beyond grow distant. Your eyelids close. Until
Until?
you feel yourself standing up in the darkness. right next to the mattress. Slowly, the world begins to hatch from the blackness. It's evening.
Also, the mattress talks to me.
Sleep.
It was 15 minutes. I mean hours. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Is it a nightmare or... Where's Kim? Might be a nightmare. The lieutenant is no longer here. Go outside to the beach. The door is back, like you never opened it. Yeah, it might be not real. A lot of things are not interactable. Going down to the chain, there is something there. Well then, I'm not going to do that. Actually, let's go. Where was the chain? Now do it, walk into the water. You see her footprints on the water. Oh, he walks on water. How far can I go? There are some things blocking me, so... Huh. Is she from Hades? With this wreath?
Dolores Bae, the innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state, turns around to face you. She has an airship airbag in her hand. She seems to be in a hurry.
He was dating Dolores Bae. I'm guessing she was looking a lot like her.
Okay, don't say you need to talk right away. Melt the ice first. This way you're already talking, but you don't even want to talk to her. She would only be cold and mean. Let her go. Let her go? This is the holy queen of the territories of Muindi and Insulinda. Think of the historic knowledge we could glean. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to win her back. Win her back? How does that fit in here? And what is the Holy Suzerain doing here anyway?
Hey, something is off. Where are you going? What's in the bag? Can you stay for a moment? We need to talk. We need to have one more massive epic showdown. This sounds like a cool startup. Go by. Something is off.
I'm sorry. I was heading to the aerodrome. I just don't have time to...
She stops mid-sentence, glances to her right, then looks at her bag.
She means she doesn't have time to tend to your emotions.
You don't have time to tend to my emotions.
She sighs and looks over her shoulder. What are you doing? Stop saying things like that.
Can you stay for a moment? We need to talk. We need to have one more massive epic showdown.
No, Harry. No. I don't want a massive epic showdown. I want to go to the aerodrome. I have tickets for the 10:20 flight to Morova. Really?
She looks at you plaintively.
We don't have anything to talk about anymore. Every combination of words has been played out. The atoms don't form us anymore. Us, our love, our unborn daughters. It's all gone. I have to go to the aerodrome. I have to leave Revachol and you. And you have to be alone. In hell. Forever. That's just the way it is.
Oh God, whatever you do, don't try to kiss her yet.
Jesus.
Not after that. You're still reeling. You'll fall over if you try now.
I like that the probability is very big. But I don't want to do that. Mass murder. But you said I have a vast soul and you will always come back to it. I still have a figurine. And in the dream, I can't really lose it, can I? I bought you this figurine of a headless Fawn Rider.
I don't want it. It looks expensive. I don't want it.
It was half real. I thought you liked figurines. I thought the figurines were for getting you back. What? Okay.
Please don't give me any gifts.
When was that? Vast soul. I don't remember. But it might have been said somewhere. But you said I have a vast soul and you will always come back to it.
We both said a lot of things.
Oh, in
We
the
were very
letter.
young.
Actually, you didn't say it. You wrote it in a letter, a handwritten letter. I kept it in my paperwork.
As Queen Regnant, I write a lot of letters.
What? Are you actually Dolores Bae?
You need to recite it to her. For effect. All of it. No summaries.
I have it right here. Let me refresh your memory. Let's take a trip down memory lane.
Please, Harry. I just don't have time for this.
Every morning I step out and you are asleep behind me. I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest down Voyager Road. Every step I take, it grows until by the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me completely. I step on the light trail and look back. Something bow collector. I know it will be like this until I walk back to you. You, every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe it, the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast soul and I will always come back to it.
Okay, stop.
She surrenders.
Are you happy now?
I know it's your handwriting. No, I'm not happy.
Then why are you doing this?
There is more. Kisses, kisses, kisses.
Very well. I wrote it. It was morning. You slept. There was hoarfrost on the ground when I left. On Voyager Road. It was autumn. The first autumn. But Harry, please understand, it was 1,000,000 years ago. No, it was 100 million years ago. I was someone else then, filled to the brim with love for you, hanging on your every word. Oh, Harry, you were the coolest. But I am no longer that person. This has taken her place. It will devour you. Harry, I will eat your mind.
That's a weird thing to say about
The
yourself.
light of the video rental shines through her dress now. A DeLorean figure, cut in black, moves below. It's still her. Her legs, her breasts, her hips.
I was cool. Should you turn back to the person you were? I can see her in you. Virgin Road, I know that place. Where is it? I mean, those are all optional, so... I was cool.
The coolest. With your leather jacket and your boot-cut pants. Smoking in the bus stop. I wanted you to be the rest of my life that day. And you were. Some of it, at least. You were my first. My first kiss. My first time to have sex. The first and worst time I fell in love. I will always have that with me. It's a fact. But that is all it is. It's like a ticket stub, Harry. It doesn't do anything anymore.
Oh, ticket stub.
Yes, let's talk about that too.
It's a little bit drawn out.
Let's bring it up.
for
The
what it
zoo.
is.
In Le Jardin. The day we went east of the river. To the aquarium first. I was sad about my mother. I don't even know why. The shimmer of the fish tank on my face. The octopuses.
I feel like it was better when it was more mysterious.
It was just a day then, but to think. Were we there now, you could touch my hair, kiss me. Talk to me about anything, go virtually anywhere in the world. Not like now. Now our interactions are limited to pain and regret.
That's sharp and precise.
No.
Why? There is still a way to win her back, you know. All you need to do is analyze.
I don't think so. I think you just should let her go already. Can't you turn back to the person you were? I can see her in you, under the gown and that wreath.
And my crown of immortality. No. You scared her out of me. With your crying, the awful time we wound up having. And the cheap rental flats you could afford. Can't you see? I can never think you're cool again. I can only think that way about new people.
You're a better man now. More level-headed. More normal.
Oh, we can get meh. I really don't want to say that.
Nothing will. I've been poisoned by newspaper and news. All I can do is scream at them and think of her, secretly.
Voyager Road, I know that place. Where is it?
It's here, Harry. We are on Voyager Road. At the end of it,
I'm getting
300
experience,
meters from the
though.
stop.
Shit.
We used to come here to rent videos.
The house?
There. You could not pay the electrical bill. It became a lightless tomb. The years you spent training for the militia, my parents' money, it was not good.
There was a bow collector, light rail, street car number.
42. That is the light rail that took me to Coron, to school and work. Every morning.
Light rail?
It's the same stop I met you at, Harry.
What is that?
100,000 million years ago. No human being should still remember the position of atoms such eons ago. It must feel unnaturally sad. A sadness so ancient, it is shared even by archaebacteria.
What now? What happens now? What? She has this bacteria? That's how she gets immortality? I mean, the Dolores Bae. Because I don't think he actually dated Dolores Bae, it's just a dream. In a dream, she's like this. What now? What happens now? What is the next thing we talk about?
Is there really anything left? If not, we can always repeat one of the things we have already talked about. Talk about it again. If you do not feel like doing that, you should let me go to the aerodrome.
Actually, it doesn't matter what I say, because it's a dream. I just realized that I could do whatever. I've taken responsibility for my actions, now I'm a new man, Waity, normal.
She doesn't know what to say.
I'm so fucking normal right now.
Yes, okay. I'm glad.
I mean, I'm a moralist. The other moralists almost took me away on their airship. I'm not a broken, insane man who can't live without you. I know I made mistakes. I have taken full responsibility for all of them. So you can live with me again if you want to. I'm better now.
It doesn't sound like you're better at all, Harry. It doesn't even sound like you're a moralist. It just sounds like you want to win me back or something. I don't want you to try that anymore, okay? It's too sad. I need to go.
Total annihilation. We got annihilated, Harry. It wasn't about responsibility at all. It was always only about you having no power at all. Over her, yourself, anything. That's why they didn't take you on that airship. You're insane without her.
I get the feeling you are not really Dolores Bae.
I don't know what you mean. Dolores Bae?
I heard you before. You are the voice on the phone.
Oh, Harry, you shouldn't have done that.
She shakes her head very slowly, her white hair brushing her shoulders.
Call me like that.
You ruined it. There was still a chance. You should have waited longer. She would have called you instead.
No. I know you would have called me yourself if I just let you. I was too impatient.
Oh, Harry, do you really think so?
No.
We haven't talked in years. I don't want to call you. I don't want to hear from you. I think of you less and less every year. Weeks go by without me remembering you. Months already. Soon it will be years. Every season that passes, the light gets less clear. I sit there in Morova, in the holy gratitude of my bliss. I put my hand on my belly and smile.
The air gets cold around you. She looks down on her stomach, then up at you. Her eyes are full of tremendous distance and mystery.
What is this about? Is she pregnant? You are the morning.
The morning? I don't understand.
No, I meant morning. I'm grieving, but you are not even dead.
Oh my god, Harry, stop. I don't want to hear anything about the morning. Mourning someone who's still alive. Any of that. I can't do that anymore. I'm not 80 years old, I'm 32. People my age are not supposed to mourn.
She breathes out. It sounds more angry than a sigh. You are the X something.
Wasn't I Dolores Bae just a second ago? Now I'm the X thing? You're confusing me. Look, I have to be at the Lausanne Aerodrome at 10:20 p.m. I still have a light rail to catch. I haven't even bought the tickets yet.
She keeps glancing over her shoulder nervously.
We all told you. Everyone warned you.
Who, everyone?
Everyone. Literally all of you.
I'm glad we're having this conversation. I'm getting so much closure.
I'm glad too, but I have to go. My friends are waiting for me on the platform. I can't let them wait. It's impolite.
Cool, your friends. Say hi to your friends from me then.
I will.
She says the evening wind blows and the gown wraps around her like a white flag. On second thought, you are Dolores Bae, queen regnant of the territories of Mundi and Zulindi, and nothing else.
Yes, Harry. I am. Things have gotten much better for me, now that I am the ruler of the known world. Oh God, it's already so late. I have to go, Harry.
She pulls up the silvery sleeve of her gown to check the time.
A tiny golden watch with red straps around her bony little wrists.
But that's not a very good way of for things to be.
It's not, but
That's it.
that's it, yes. We've talked about it a million times. You will get over it, just like I did. People do. Things will get good for you again.
Where in hell? Stop. You're only making it worse for him. You never help with anything.
You're right, I don't even remember who you are anymore.
See? It just takes some time. For you, it will take something like 20 years, maybe?
No,
It was hard for
it
me
took
too.
one day
I
of
used to
hard
think I couldn't
drugs
live
and
without you.
booze. She looks you straight in the eye. Her irises are light blue, flecked with green.
But I can.
She keeps her shoulders squared and her back straight. But it's clear you're still making her sad.
"20 years, that's so much time."
Yes. It only took me 1 year, maybe 2. Phew.
She smiles and wipes her brow in relief. "So you felt that way once, that you cannot live without me?"
Yes. But that time is gone now. So very gone.
"Your innocence, Dolores Bae. I'm sorry I made you sad."
It's okay.
It doesn't have to be like this. Maybe we could try again. Okay then, super okay. I still have other things that I need to know.
What other things? We've been through all the things, Harry.
You're not even human.
I am actually very ordinary, Harry. Below this gown and wreath, I have an ordinary soul and ordinary thoughts. The only thing inhuman about me is this.
She looks around.
This thing you've made me into. I'm sorry for saying so, but I just hate it. What is this? This is so far gone, Harry. I don't even...
Glowing lungs. You are special. You had glowing lungs.
My lungs do not glow, Harry. I am just like all the others. None of us have glowing lungs. Stop making me into some kind of...
DeLorean Phasmid. You're right. But then this. You're right. You don't have glowing lungs. You don't deserve them.
I didn't ask for them either. They're just a folk tale that has nothing to do with my reign, or the direction I have set our species on.
She glances over her shoulder, then back at you.
You couldn't make her lungs glow anyway. Only cry.
Mass
And maybe not
murderer.
like that anymore.
That is very contested by modern historians. Very contested. Plus,
She tramples her little feet for warmth and adds,
you're only saying this because things didn't work out between us. I have to go to the aerodrome now. I don't have time to defend myself from these accusations.
Stop making her angry. She won't start loving you again if you call her a mass murderer. Seriously.
would you say you haven't behaved like a mass murderer with me?
You were very bad to me too. We've talked about it like 7 million times now. I don't want to do that anymore.
I know you still love me. It's very sad. Are you going to kiss through the mask?
With your feet trembling from the steps you took, tepid and fearful, you stand against her, her body close to you, radiating warmth. With your eyes closed, you move your lips on her mouth.
I like that, like it's stop motion, like with the fight.
She is not kissing you back.
But I succeeded.
This was not about failure or success. This was always going to be horror. I should not have suggested it, and you should not have listened to me.
I feel her breath.
Her chest rising like a pillow, warm exhalations against the side of your mouth, her tender soul moving through her lungs. Hidden, distant, kept safe from you.
Her cheek against mine.
Feels like soft fuzz, a bird covered in down feathers, brushing against your broken capillaries. The world's most precious material, reserved for those she lets close enough to feel it. You are stealing a touch. It's not yours to take.
Cold silver against my forehead.
The delicate wreath on her forehead pressing into your temple. The silver is cold from the spring evening air. Her hand does not return the grip. Her body is rigid. A current of unease courses through it.
Move your mouth.
Nothing, just pillows against you. Unresponsive, but for the taste of apricots.
So apricots was the bubble gum, not the powder for babies, I guess. Or maybe it's the how he remembers it in the dream. You are not kissing me back.
The moment is ending. She is going to move her face away from yours.
I look like some kind of superhero now.
Trying hard not to look at you. When she withdrew and you held on to her hand, she tried not to look at your face and see the expression there.
I have no expression now.
Brother, you should put me in front of a firing squad. I have no words for how I failed you.
Do I see it then?
No, Harry. Not yet. There is one more thing you have to see.
She slides her hands down her chest and into her lower stomach and smiles.
I'm pregnant.
Is it mine?
Of course not.
She looks down at her belly, then up into your old eyes.
I terminated yours. Don't you remember? You poor fuck. Poverty-stricken fuck. Now, go ahead. Ask me more questions. Let's talk about something else.
She wipes her palms into the silk of her gown. It was not even as tragic as I thought it would. It's pretty mundane. So he was very poor, couldn't afford anything for her, so she eventually was disappointed of him. Eventually, already when she was disappointed, she got pregnant and decided to not have the baby. Harry found this out and they had a complete fallout. And this about it. Now she got into a new relationship, and probably the guy is from that place she tries to go to.
More questions. Ask more.
I don't have any. Don't go.
I have to, Harry. Really, I've already missed the 8:30. I'm gonna go now.
Her fingers wrap around the bag handle.
I was wrong. You don't have power over her anymore. You shouldn't have said that. I am wrong about everything. You should go on without me.
Wait, can't we sit down and have our coffee first? There's a cafeteria on the corner.
No. That would only be painful and dull. At the aerodrome, life, love, and laughter are waiting for me. At the cafeteria, dust, hell, and tragic comedy.
Hold on, what is there to do in Mirova?
Light, life, culture. It's so much better than here. Everything here reminds me of you, and the horrible times we had. The nights we stayed up fighting for our dying love. I have to wipe it all off me and be clean again. I want to be a good person again. Not this. Not what you made me into.
But I swore I wouldn't let you go. You told me. You asked me to be this way.
That was someone else. I betrayed her, overwrote her, and I'm happier for it. And I'm really going now. The time is up. I must be on the 10:20 flight.
Will we ever see each other again?
I won't see you, but you will see me.
How can that be?
Oh, Harry. This is a dream. Can't you see? I'm already in Mirova by now. Who knows how long ago this
Well,
happened?
then you don't actually
A
have to
year?
go anywhere.
2, 5 years ago?
If you're a self-aware dream piece. How will I see you again then?
Right here, tomorrow night. Once this dream starts happening, it keeps happening. 3 times a week, at
Ah.
least. And Harry, it really, really looks like it started happening again. There's the video rental.
Ah, so it was this dream is on the repeat and it just keeps happening every night. Well, very often. It's a part of why he drank so
I'm
much.
suffocatingly beautiful and young, and I smell of tutti frutti chewing gum, like I did that time when I asked you for forgiveness, after leaving you the first time, so long ago.
But this is intolerably bad.
Oh yes, this is real darkness. It's not death or war or child molestation. Real darkness has love for a face. The first death is in the heart, Harry. See you tomorrow.
It's okay, I have Kim now. No, 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 no. Not again. I like how
You're
the
okay.
hair is still there.
How was your sleep?
Try to cover up the blood seeping out with your hands. What? Blood from the wound? Swallow the blood and conclude. So, what's blood from my mouth? Just spit out the blood and get back to work. You're a badass like that. Actually, it was total annihilation, Kim.
I did not want to wake you. Perhaps I should have? Was it a job dream?
No, an ex-wife dream.
The lieutenant nods solemnly. I understand. We've all been through similar things. It can be
I don't think
overcome.
it's... it's similar.
Okay.
He's still worried. You must have really thrashed and squealed in your sleep.
Alright, it was 1 hour. One task! Man, I'm a completionist like that. I hope you didn't lose our fucking guy. Eh, he's probably there. Hopefully this sleep will help me with my health. But I mean, even if it didn't, it was this whole scene. And it's a good time to cut it off.